So Coach Belichick said that you were at the bottom of the depth chart. How far? What does that mean? How many guys were in front of you, and what was the feeling like when you're kind of passing guys by? And did you sense that you were passing guys by?
That's a good question. You don't really focus on things like that. You just play your game, stay down, try to stay consistent day by day. It's a good competitiveness in the room with other guys like Bullet and Hoodie and Ben. Just having them to push me every day to be able to showcase this stuff. It just felt good, but once you're all in the room with each other, trying to fight for a spot, you don't really get into all those type of things.
Understood. Just a quick follow-up. He pointed it out for a reason.
Yes, sir.
He's trying to articulate, I think, what he sees in you
Yes,
since
sir.
you got here. What is it about you that you can leapfrog guys that quickly where you go from bottom of the depth chart to where you are now?
I feel like it's just, staying consistent, coming in every day wanting to get better. You with a bunch of guys every day, you see other guys getting better, climbing up on the depth chart. It just makes you want to, be even hungrier to showcase what you got. Yes, sir.
Noah?
Hey, Noah Westhoff, Target 24/7. I'm curious, if I told you before this game that this is the day you would have, what would your reaction to that have been?
Man, I'd have said he was lying, man. But it just felt good being out there to, playing with the guys, finally coming together and just giving a little glimpse of all the work and stuff we've put in. But it felt good. I wouldn't have believed you, though, one bit.
Was it almost a sense of satisfaction to be able to see, all the work that you put in behind the scenes to be able to finally showcase it and sort of break through in a sense, literally and figuratively?
It felt good, but you got to give credit to the guys that put you in the position. So, going on the week, getting those reps with the O-line, the quarterback, and, fitting on blocks with the receivers and stuff, just things like that just brought it all together.
Brian?
Yeah, two quick ones. How do you spell Juju?
J-U.
J-U.
Yes, sir.
And then secondly, you committed, I believe, to the old staff.
Yes.
What was that process like? That there's a whole new staff here, and as AJ said, you're at the bottom of the depth chart. Like when Coach Brown left, Coach Belichick came, was there talk about going somewhere else and all that stuff?
Nah. Being a North Carolina kid, you always wanted to play for this. So when Bill did come, it kind of just felt like, okay, here's another obstacle you have to go through. But, you stay down, stay consistent, and trust the process and trust the man above with whatever he wants to happen for you. And you go with that.
You go back to up here?
Devon, Brad Devon for the entire. Can you talk about your mentality as a runner? There multiple times it seemed like you're dragging people kind of with you. What's going through your mind? What's kind of your mentality as a runner?
First of all, you just want to give credit to the O-line for, putting you in a position to have those type of runs. But as far as, going north and south, that's the fastest way to get somewhere. So when you're trying to score, you just put your head down and run.
Adam Smith with South Carolina. Juju, what would you say the learning curve of playing running back in college has been like for you here early on? I mean, you had a nice game the other night in Charlotte, but it looked like you might have made a mistake or two on the screen.
Yes,
some
sir.
things, what has that been like? And has it been important just to sort of keep your head up,
Yeah.
or keep your head down and just keep grinding with all the stuff that's getting thrown at you?
Yes, sir. Like you said, just being able to, keep your head up and play that next play mentality. Growing as a player, you take a lot from an experienced staff. So just different aspects of the game, different situations that we go through in practice and stuff, just kind of prepare you for the game. So, yeah.
Great.
Hey, Juju, Grant Sartorials on that side. Speaking that you are a North Carolina kid, what does it mean for you to play on the Carolina to play out in front of your friends and family right here at Keating Stadium, and also you were the first freshman to rush for as many yards since 2017. Just we hear those type of stats. What do you have to say about just this night overall?
It feels good, but like I said, you wouldn't be able to do those type of things without the players around you. So giving credit to the O-line for putting me in those positions, to the play caller for opening up those opportunities, the quarterbacks and the receivers for picking on their blocks. But being a North Carolina kid, it just feels good to represent your state. But it's not a one-man game. You play with all 11. So yeah.
Shelby?
Shelby Swanson with the News Observer. Again, congrats on the game. You were one of, if I'm correct, 5 running backs in the last game with Charlotte. Was there any sort of discussion ahead of this one of, okay, you're gonna, earn the start, get a, majority of kind of plays here, and if so, what was that discussion with the coaching staff like?
Nah, not really. Just, coming in every week, competing in practice, trying to, get your best reps and stuff. But at the end of the day, the best man's going out. So it's not like a fuss or argue when those type of things come up. But, you just want to do what's best for the team.
Yeah, I guess a quick follow-up, just a question earlier that somebody asked about, the learning curve and everything. What would you say, if you could pinpoint one thing, is the biggest thing that you've learned through, 3 games so far?
Probably just being more aware of short yardage situations and stuff like that, when you need to scrape for those yards or when you have to make a move and stuff, just trying to move the sticks.
All right.
Yeah, you've shown the ability to break tackles. Have you always been able to do that? And how are you able to do that? How would you describe your running style and what makes you able to do that?
Wouldn't be able to do it without the line, but again, just knowing that north and south gets you to where you got to go is the quickest way. So, when you're trying to score, you just put your head down and run as hard as you can. Don't let nothing stop you.
Did you obviously watch Marion Hampton? He had a way to get a lot of yards after the contact.
Yes, sir.
As you have been able to do.
Yes, sir. Watching him, as a recruit, it just gave me something to, chase for and try to be like. Yes, sir.
Ryan?
Damon, obviously you had a great career at Jacksonville. When you got here, what was kind of your welcome to Carolina moment where you're, I'm a college running back?
Yeah.
You were like, I got a ways to go.
First week in pass, you got that pass pro pickup drill, got put on my butt, but it's part of the game. That was just my welcome to college moment, but I thank the guys for that because it's shaped me into being the guy I am now.
Yeah, thinking back to that first moment getting put on your butt out
Yes,
here, and first time in pads, what kind of goes through your mind now, seeing how far you've come and the performance you had today?
Just come in day to day with a new goal and something to focus on and getting better when you hit the practice field and translate that to the game.
We go to Riken right now.
Hey, Damon, Riken Fuller, Tar Heel 24/7. It sounds like in Jordan, you might have caught a little bit of a ribbing for getting chased down on that first big run. How did it feel to then in the fourth quarter, break one off and actually in the end zone?
When you just stay consistent and keep your head down and focus on one goal, those things like that will open up for you.
Let's go to Brian.
Coach Belichick mentioned on the short one when you broke for the 50-yarder that play was really only blocked to try to pick up the first down.
Yeah.
What happened in the hole there? Did you break tackle?
Just seeing the gap, hit the gap. But the O-line did their job in creating that crease for me, so I give them all the credit and the play calling that set it up.
Time for 1 or 2 more. Let's go to Jeremiah.
Hey, Juju, Jeremiah Thompson, as far as the S side. You won't block the depth chart. Is there anything that either a friend, family member, a past coach has told you from before that has helped you and stuff with you up until now to help you out games like today?
I think it's just kind of within being your own self-motivator, having like those thoughts that like you can do like what you can do. So that's really all I can say about it.
And last one for Aiden here.
Aiden Jason, Tournament Wire. I was just looking up. I know you had that historic 6 touchdown game against Conley last year, and now your first 100-yard college game today. How does today's moment compare to that, or where does today's big game for you rank on your list of all-time football achievements?
They all feel pretty good, but today just being able to come together with the guys after it being so long for us, being able to showcase all the stuff that we work on. So today definitely is one of those highs, but like I said, without the other 10 guys, it wouldn't have happened.
Perfect. Good stuff. Thanks so much, everybody.
Appreciate you guys.
Did you do 2 words or 1 word? 2 words?
Oh, 1 word.
1 word, uppercase J or the second J?
Both of them, just however you want it. Uppercase or lowercase.
Do you prefer Damon or Juju?
Damon or Juju, it doesn't matter.
That started here or did that start before?
It started before. Oh, yeah, I kind of grew up with it.
But do you capitalize both J's?
Nah.